There is a growing perception, not just around the country, but definitely in the Okanagan and throughout my riding, where people feel the government does not have a firm grasp on its expenses, that in fact you're spending a lot of money in a lot of different areas and it is adding to the debt. Now, I'm sure that reasonable people can agree that some of it may be good, but when people see extravagances and excesses, I would hope that you would agree that that's not good for anyone to have faith in the institutions that are supposed to be spending those money correctly and with all prudence. And I have to say, I'm slightly alarmed that you won't even utter the word balanced budget. It's almost like it is a dirty word for you. Previous Liberal and Conservative finance ministers would work very hard to come to the Commons to say to the people's representatives that they had succeeded, or at least that they had worked towards the balance, towards receiving a balanced budget. It worries me, and I will say, Minister, that may not concern you. But I tell you what, there are people in this country that are getting concerned that you will not even say to the people's representatives here when or how much, when you will turn to balanced budget, when or how much money you're going to be putting us into debt. That doesn't beg confidence. Minister, I spoke with a pensioner from the Okanagan. Her name is Donna. Donna is quite concerned about her grandchildren inheriting a lot of debt that mainly is being applied not during a war, not during a recession, but it's being done for ideological reasons and contrary to certain promises. Minister, Donna has given me a check. She's actually written out of her own pocket. She's estimated the consumer price index on early age security. And she has said that she wants to see it go towards the debt. Now, Minister, and not towards other spending. Minister, will you, A, accept this check, and B, Minister, will you ensure that it absolutely goes towards paying down the debt and not towards other spending?
Well, let me first address the context of your question. We believe that our budget has struck the right balance. We continue to, thank you, that's very much appreciated. We continue to believe that Canadians, when they made a choice in 2015, made the right choice. I appreciate that you want us to go back to doing things the way that the Conservative government before us did, and to focus on one number, and to do so in a way that unfortunately would lead us to a really bad outcome. Because what we found with the previous approach was that we had really bad unemployment and we had much lower growth. So our approach, which has been to focus on responsibly investing in Canadians, to growing the economy, to think about getting more people working, is working. I know that as you go out around your riding, you'll find that more people are working because that's just statistically what's happening in this country. So when we find that policies are working, I think we need to embrace them. As patriotic Canadians, I hope that even the people in the Conservative Party would say that they're pleased when the economy is doing well. The economy is doing well. The approach we've taken is working, and we're doing it while reducing the size of the federal debt as a function of GDP in a gradual way that really makes sense.